All right, we have a question from Tech Fabi. Could you elaborate on your halving thoughts? I'd be interested in understanding your point of view better. I'll start there. He's talking about Bitcoin. So one way to look at a block reward is a security subsidy, right? You're paying miners for the service they're providing to secure the network. And when you look at it as a security subsidy that is continually having, the reward gets less and less. So then you create a paradigm where the value of that reward has to scale with the growth of the service providers, right? So it maintains a certain profitability. And so what happened with Ethereum with the merge is you had basically the macro mining service market. The security subsidy itself got cut about 95%, the amount that the market was paying out via emissions to miners. And so then it created this environment where that security subsidy couldn't cover the costs of all of the rigs that had built around the market. Well, every time that Bitcoin halves, the value of that security subsidy gets cut in half. And so it has to scale on the other end to make up for the value, that miners expect to cover costs. And at some point, it very well may be that the security subsidy itself gets so small that it cannot cover the cost of security, and in which case you have a problem. And you have something like what's happening now, but on a much grander scale and to a degree more centralized, because Bitcoin is kind of its own animal due to ASICs. So potentially in 3 or 4 halvings, we enter a situation where the market just can't scale in terms of like the value of the market cap itself to cover all of the workers that are out there. Plus, it's a security question, right? So you have your market cap, let's say here, right? And over time, the security subsidy relative to market cap is continually shrinking, right? So as the market cap itself grows and the security subsidy itself is shrinking, you get this differential that's growing between the total value of the network and then the security subsidy of the network. And some people have to ask the question, does that make the potential of attacking the network more profitable? So we'll see. That's my thinking. Cheng, what's your input there?
Yeah, I think in the short term is definitely not a problem because the market cap and also the reward is kind of still okay. For a very long term, definitely the attack cost is going to drop a lot, as you mentioned, as you like just explained, because the gap between the market cap and the mining reward is going to be much bigger than right now, right? Yeah, I don't have any prediction. My prediction is they have to change the emission at some point.
Yeah, I think we're at least probably 12 to 16 years out before that's actually something that needs to be considered. So it's not a problem that it's like, oh my goodness, this is going to happen today. But in my thinking.
I think in general, like people say that around 20 years is going to be a huge problem. So the changes, as you said, probably going to happen in 12 or to like 16 years.
Yeah, I would imagine that's the case, that we have a while before it's actually like a tangible problem that people start addressing because it is something that they need to address. But for now, kick the can, avoid it, and deal with it later. Human nature.